What up, my people? Welcome back to the channel. Appreciate y'all rocking with me as always. Today we're gonna bring you another little fishing video. But before we jump into the video, just getting back from a little mini vacation. Want to talk about that experience, something that each of y'all that's ate up with fishing and bass fishing like I am need to experience, and that is the Bassmaster Classic. Little poster back there from the convention. Man, it is an experience. Don't try and go do no fishing during it because it's all day for 3 days, especially if you want to take everything in. A lot of free events. Most things don't cost to get into, and it's the most unfeathered access to the superstars of a sport or industry, whatever you're into, that I've ever seen. The chance to meet so many people that I grew up either watching on TV or, you know, read in magazines or just see competing on different tournament trails was pretty awesome. Most of the time, I'm not one for standing in line to meet people. I'm not a real starstruck type of person, but if I get a chance to walk up and just talk to you and have a normal conversation, I'm all for that. And I got to do that quite a bit with some names that I just wouldn't expect to have that kind of access to. First one that comes to mind is Rick Clunn. I had barely walked into the convention. He was sitting at a booth, really by himself with another lady, like maybe she was actually running that booth, and walked up and had a conversation for 5 or 10 minutes and, you know, didn't want to take up all of his time. Super cool dude. And then got a chance at the weigh-in to see him get honored up there on the stage for his 50th year competing at Bassmaster. So legend. Trying to think who else there. Swindle, got to meet Swindle, chop it up with him for just a minute. He's as funny in person as you think he would be. That is not a show. He is like that for real. Got to meet all the guys from the Six, which was super cool. Building relationships, getting face-to-face meeting times with people. Most of what goes on in this industry is done via the internet like everything else. So actually getting a chance to shake hands and chop it up with the people over at Six was super cool. Cooper, Casey, Father Zach, the man Justin Royal. Man, I know I'm leaving people out, but met Caleb, talked to Caleb Summerall for a little while. Super cool dude. I mean, the list goes on and on. I tell you what, though, the favorite person that I met, and shout out to my lady because she spotted him, and I was kind of in a hurry. He was in a hurry, and we were about to walk right past each other. But I'm gonna save that for the end. I'm gonna throw up a little clip or a little video, picture, whatever you want to call it, of my favorite meeting of the entire weekend. But Tulsa, Oklahoma, Box Center, Cox Center. It was 2 different places between the weigh-in and the convention. Through a fantastic event. I am already booking myself going to next year's Classic, the 25 Classic, which is in Fort Worth, Texas on Ray Roberts Lake. There's no way I'm missing that. Not a chance in the world. I will be there. Little better plan, a little better preparation. I kind of know how the experience rolls now. But it is a blast. It is a blast. You want to get out and meet people in the industry. Got to meet Dave Mercer. Talked to him right before he went on to his podcast, day 2, blast off day 2 of the tournament, and actually got front row seat wristbands or whatever you want to call them to the day 2 weigh-in. So super cool dude. Shout out Dave Mercer, Facts of Fishing. Super cool. But I digress. Make it to the Bassmaster Classic. It is an event that you will not regret going to, other than the travel to get there. Really, it's not an expensive trip. It's not like a lot of things where you got tickets to get into every little thing and, you know, a bunch of lines to stand in for everything. Everything was pretty wide open and a lot of things were free. So definitely shout out Bassmaster for putting on a heck of an event, and I recommend anybody going to see that. But now, let's jump into this video. I spoke way too long. This is actually before we went to Oklahoma. We've been back and done some fishing. I got a lot coming for you guys, but We jumped out on the creek. The water was looking really good. I had a couple spots I thought we could really get on them. We definitely get on some fish, but let's jump out there and see what we can do, and I'll catch up with y'all in a minute. Look at that beautiful creek bass. Yes. Nice. That's a good sign. Slow rolling too. That we can do. That's a nice one. Slow rolling some timber with the spinnerbait. Only because I want to see officially what our best 5 goes, if we can get 5 on the board today. Am I gonna weigh this fella? I'm going 1.5 pounds. 167. Got it locked in the number 5. There we go. Getting back. Ate it like he meant it. That's all I can ask for, you know. I passed up a little timber back there behind us, but it's a little shallower. As usual, hoping we're not just didn't get some false clue, have us chasing ghosts the rest of the day. I have to keep telling myself to not do that. Early spring is a tough time. Late winter even. Probably got started a little before what you would actually call spring. Going 3 for 3 on the first 3 trips, not getting skunked. I'm all right with that. My gut says that bass was not in here by himself. If I thought he was, we'd move on already. Jig. Bug. Peanut butter and jelly, right? Going with the Axle hybrid jig. 1 2-pounder down there off a tree, and then I had one break me off. I don't know if it was big or if I hadn't retied that knot since winter, but either way.
I had one little smallmouth down over here that wasn't even worth putting on the board or anything, and he had something, half his lip was gone.
Really?
Yeah, some sort of weird like fungus or something like
that. How far did you make it?
I just went up to the rock wall right by the house, old house.
Okay, yep. Jerkbait to do it. Jerkbait to do it. No telling what we got. Oh, a little smaller. A little small jaw. It looks like he wants to put all of this in my hands. That Provoke. Heck yeah. Like I said, just getting to where I kind of had a little confidence, even if it's just made up in my mind, that we could get a bite. I mean, we're on the first 10 feet of the stretch, and we got a bite. A little smaller, but always don't hold true to my word, and I quit weighing stuff. When I say I'm gonna weigh them all, I want to see what our best 5 really is. Now let's see. Barely a pound is what I'm going with on this. Barely a pound. There we go. One more again. Well, we're gonna switch up a little early. I'm gonna go to this 97. Actually, yeah, we're gonna go to this 97 DB. Come on, wreck it. Oh man, sometimes you just gotta talk about it. Sometimes you just gotta talk about it. Oh, chubby buddy. Stop that. Stop that. You wanted that Provoke in his face. Guy, little cute fella out the creek. That's 3. Come on. Really? Alright, got him on that 97 DD. Let's get him back. Alright, that'll do it on the water. Appreciate y'all rocking with me again. 2025 Bassmaster Classic. Make sure you're there. I'll be there. Let's meet up. Let's chop it up. But caught a few fish in this video. Nothing spectacular. Just trying to stay ahead of the movement of the fish. Early season, I had a quick idea. I thought I could really get on them. It didn't pan out. But we caught a few fish. Jerkbait. Got on them pretty good. The 97, the new 97, as well as the 106. We just went out there and did a little junk fishing, tried to throw some high percentage baits and high percentage spots. Lucked up on a few, so I appreciate y'all rocking with me as always. Tune in. I got another new video coming in a couple of days. A new bait that just dropped. We really get on it. Appreciate y'all rocking with me. Don't forget to support the people that support me. You see it, 6 cents everywhere. Waterland, go get you some shades. I just picked up a new pair of bed fishers. I'll show them to y'all in the next video. Code AMPED at both. Save you 10% at 6 cents, 15% at Waterland. Save yourself some money. Throw the dopest boats and dopest baits in the game.